Hi beautiful twin flames, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, a place in which I coach you to move into your ascension path and union. Now please subscribe because we do have the members hub and you do get the up-to-date notifications as to lives. I'm live every Friday at 10 AM GMT. And you can find the membership hub, which is a great place to have those private conversations, and I join you twice a month. Very separately on the channel, we connect in with the totems, with signs and synchronicities, and really helping you navigate through the process, which is where I've been. It has been a long path. Now, we do have the website if you're wanting to make a booking. We also have up and coming webinars, so stay tuned and I'll post them in the community tab. And the next one coming up is Aries and Chiron. So if you want to join us, jump on the link directly below. Without further ado, let's get into your element read for your twin flame path. And I guide you as well as come through and join us on Fridays. Hi guys, welcome back. We're here to do the S sign, divine masculine and feminine connection. And anything that potentially could be blocking this connection. Now, I have pulled the cards and I've sat with the energy, and I'm seeing that divine masculine is feeling as though they're free, but once they are, there is a little bit of fear coming through. It's almost like, okay, no sooner am I free where I can move towards my divine feminine. Is this person going to have enough faith in me to actually allow the reconciliation? And I do feel they're really becoming quite vulnerable in it. I feel that they do feel the past has given them a great deal of revelations, and they're making reference to the time relating to karmic cycles, and I feel they've really moved beyond it and they've really changed from where they were. So if there was a delay in communication, during this time, I do feel they've had a revelation, and it is really in a step of moving forward and a circumstance changing. I'm also seeing that they completely understand that you could not go on like this forever, okay? Goddess of Endurance and the Patience card. They understand, and that's the reason why they're coming through and saying, look, I hope this person's going to love me still. I hope this person will be, waiting with open arms. They'd be understanding towards it, but they are feeling, in the past, people actually haven't done such for them. So there is a little bit of shadow work they're doing, but not necessarily do they have the attachment, and are they saying, hey, I'm not going to communicate with my divine feminine due to my fears. It's more they have this understanding that that is a particular potential. Ultimately speaking, they do know who the person is that they want to be with. They do have union in mind. But they do feel vulnerable. There's a lot of vulnerability coming through with the air signs at the minute. So it feels like you make them nervous. You make them nervous. They're quite unsure about how you're going to relate to them. But at the same time, they haven't been used to letting their guard down. They haven't been used to being vulnerable, which is really unique for an air sign. But, coming through in the masculine's energy, this is the way they're expressing their feelings in this situation. I don't feel, it doesn't feel normal to them, but they are actually going to take their guard down so that they can open up to you and be more vulnerable. And I do feel they're really wanting to co-create with you. This has been coming through with all the zodiac signs on this occasion, and it does feel that they've had to really dig deep. They really knew that some of these things were their demons from the past. They also knew that it wasn't about you, but you were the mirror to the equation. They feel bad for that. They feel as though, the wounds of their past have really hindered this progress moving forward. And when we know better, we do better. They also, in the past, if they came through to you in a very intimate way and that was all it was, I feel right now they're thinking that's not the underlying energy. It's a very spiritual connection where they're standing. They're really resistant to that. It feels they may have intimate wounds, But moreover, they feel they want you to know that it is so much very more than that. It's not just the act, it's the physical connection, and they know there's going to be a step to get to that. They also don't want you to feel used when they're coming towards you. So they know that that's not going to be the solution, because it could cause more confusion and angst. So good. Yin to the yang. Now, we're going to have Aries and Chiron going retrograde this month. And I feel that the blast from the past from the air signs is really coming through. And now we have Goddess of Strength, and we also have the Five of Swords in reverse. And I do feel this is ushering in a brand new start, moving beyond the wound, having revelations, but also being willing to actually do the work to make this connection be that stable union it was always meant to be. I do feel they've moved above and beyond the wounds of the past, and I feel they're stepping into their power. I don't see them allowing legacy, DNA lineage to really dictate what's coming, especially if they did have a relative that had passed over. Also, if they've gone through that phase, I feel they're moving into the healing factor of things. But I also see that they are really looking at you as tribe and looking at you as the way forward. I'm really not feeling a karmic error on the table at all. Their intentions are very perfectly clear. I don't feel a karmic blockage coming through in this point blank zero. I feel they've also, if the reason is because they didn't trust that individual. It's funny, I was mentioning it, and I looked down, nurturer. The new moon in Cancer is really linking to mother energies. A lot of us can be having this brand new revelation, really co-creating beyond the wound, and really taking the shackles off, getting into yin yang. They're really stepping into their power. I feel they've had to be very decisive about what they do and don't trust. Really taking that very air sign energy and being very balanced and logical. Making very grounded judgments. And really knowing the ones that aren't taking them to their bliss, they're really, that's gone. So I'm really not seeing, and I do feel that it's almost like they're coming towards you. They want to express what this is. They want to express that they're free. But their purest of intentions is here, that they've had this major revelation that, pretty much I would say from last month, it had been a very hard month for them. And I'm just seeing that what they're saying is they're really more open to offering, and they're really more willing to work with things that has more in it for them. And I really don't want you guys to be thinking that they're coming back and they're, wanting something out of you. It's yes, they want to be with you. They don't need to be with you. There's a difference. And I don't want anyone to take offense to that. Let me break it down and explain. Need can't be codependent. Okay. This is the difference they're explaining here to me. In the past, people needed them for money, for growth, for status, and potentially, yes, at a time, they may have treated you in the same fashion. They have done the mirror work, and I'm really seeing them where they place themselves in this stance of hermit mode, very similar to divine feminines, to really make peace with the past, and they're really coming with peace offerings. They're very happy to take it slow and steady. This morning when I did my channelings, I saw a tortoise, and it had two heads. Both of you to take as much time as you need to rebuild and to be gentle with each other. To really dig in and do the hard work together. Not externally, but together. Things that haven't been healed. Okay, what does Divine Feminine need to know, folks? Okay, what is the potential outcome? I did pull it over there. They're not quite sure that this dream's going to be fulfilled, and they know that you feel that way. They also know that if they come back, you may be a little bit wary and feeling this is too good to be true. So you are frightened by ghosts of the past. I'm seeing the deer in the woods. I'm seeing the moon, and I do feel this is coming up between the new moon phase. And I really see them having a great deal of love and compassion, but they're bringing peace. I see lavender in the fields and lavender or rosemary, okay? Now, both lavender and rosemary can actually bring ascension energy. It's purple, right? But it's also spiritual protection. So they do know that you're going to be very protective of yourself. And they also know that you're going to want all. You know, you're not going to want it half. You're going to want it all. But you're also going to have questions to know where this is going. So they're really, really well and truly prepared for that. Because they're not looking at it from an immaturity page point of view. Okay, the potential outcome where it stands is that if what wasn't happy, you are going to gain victory over it. Please wait for the snippet, and we're going to see what is hidden from you and what the potential outcome can be. Will be in the extension. I'll see you on Friday. I'm here every Friday. Love and light. Take care. I legit had to sit here for a second, really sit with feminine's energy. Now, I am seeing that you guys... Okay, I'm giving you a pre-warning for the moon, but also in the aftermath of the moon. The reason I'm saying that is because there is an attachment here for divine feminine, and that potentially can be something that's being cleared out, but I do directly see the forward movement. I also can see that within the search, the soul searching during this lunation, it's going to give both parties a lot of clarity and the ability to actually move in together. This is what it's looking like, move in together, but move towards each other. Moreover, to reach yin yang, to be able to have this open communication. I do really feel divine masculine is coming towards you in a very heartfelt way, and there is a transformation, but I do believe that divine feminine might have a little bit of a blockage. Come and have a look. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings 5D. If you do want to come through and get the extension, it is in the Members Hub, and the extensions are at the top level. At the bottom level, the first level, we have the Twin Flame Coaching twice a month. The second level, we have all the content pre-released. In the top level, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, you get the extension. So yes, there's hopes to come. And on the website at the moment, we have webinars. We're going to be having the Lionsgate portal, Aries and Chiron, Juno moving direct, which will impact the Twin Flame path, and I do have specials up. So come through, subscribe and join, or I will see you live every Friday. Take care, guys.